I woke up this morning really excited to go outside. It's so beautiful out there. The sun is out, the sky is blue, the weather's perfect. It's like 70 degrees. My dream. It's heaven outside right now. I was going to wash my car. I was going to do anything I could, maybe even just lay on the lawn and enjoy the weather. I was cooking. I was gonna make something to take to church. And then, boom! I'm hit. Like I had a ton of bricks and an anvil dropped on my body. This joint pain hit me really hard. Like, on a scale of 10, it's a 10. It's a 10. I can't say anything else because I could only imagine childbirth being worse and giving birth to like a child. But I've never done that, and I would expect that that would be like a very local pain. This is all over my upper body, and it's searing hot pain. I feel like I feel like my joints are all on fire. It is so hot. It burns. That's what inflammation feels like. And the best thing for me right now, I'd take an Advil. If I took an Advil, I'd feel great. Well, my joints would. But then my lips would puff up and I'd have to go to the emergency room for anaphylaxis. So, yeah, I can't have the things that I need that help to treat the problems I have. I can't have because of it. It's just the way it is. Yeah. Yeah. So, I am in bed, not moving, because if I lay on the couch, I'm just not going to get comfortable. It's not a comfortable couch. My bed, I could at least get comfortable. And I'm going to just try and lay perfectly still to get some relief from this pain. I've also taken some Vicodin. My primary care doctor gave me Vicodin prescription for this particular thing for when I have my autoimmune flare and I get fevers and pain in my joints. It's specifically just to treat the pain and the fever. Can't have prednisone. That would help too. That would really knock it out. But it causes problems with my diabetes, and it's a circular problem. Honestly, I think the one thing that would really solve the problem right now is if I could just get on some Augmentin. I believe I have a strep infection somewhere. And I believe I'm kind of getting the idea that this strep thing is like I'm a carrier, so it's there and it just gets out of whack. That it doesn't really completely go away. It just gets out of whack, and when it gets out of whack, my body starts attacking or I should say my immune system starts attacking my body, which right now it's attacking my joints and my skin. And I say my skin because not the hives. There's a blotchy rash I'm getting. It's on my chest right now. And it's I thought it was on my arms. I don't see it, but it's dark in here. It was blotchy and I feel really hot. Like, when you get a sunburn. Yeah. So the Tylenol should help with fever. If I'm spiking when it's pretty low grade, I don't feel like I have a high fever right now. I would have the chills otherwise. The Percocet that's in Vicodin or whatever that, codeine or whatever it is, that's specifically for pain. Now, the pain is actually caused by inflammation from the joints being attacked. And we all know what works really well for that, right? Advil, Aleve. I can't have that stuff because of another health condition, and it will trigger anaphylaxis. I will have to take at least one EpiPen shot. And of course go to the emergency room because I guess you're required to go. Last time I had an epi shot, I didn't bother going. I got it under control. I called my doctor, told him I was going. You know what? My throat is sore. That's odd. Yeah, I called my doctor after it happened. I said, I used my EpiPen. I need to see you. And there's a lot of communication between that doctor and my allergist, and he said, oh, it's because you took the Advil. Don't take Advil. It took 3 days. 3 days for that to settle down from having the Advil. Yeah, 3 days. 3 days of breaking out in rashes and stuff and hives. The EpiPen kind of took care of the immediate thing when I had it, you know, with the lips swelling and the throat swelling and the mouth swelling. And but for 3 days it was like excessive amounts of Zyrtec, excessive amounts of hydroxyzine. So we know not to do that, right? It's like I should have a ban that says do not give this person NSAIDs or she will swell up. But I keep an EpiPen in my insulin kit. So anyways, with that last doctor's visit, I just took the used EpiPen. I said, look, I used it. He disposed it, gave me a prescription for a new one. That's the whole point of going to the emergency room, is just to make sure that you've had enough epinephrine and that they don't need to keep giving it to you, and then to make sure that you leave with a prescription for another one. But my prescription, fortunately, is refillable. Some doctors don't write refills. Come visit a doctor. If you use your EpiPen, you have to go to the doctor and get another prescription. But no, I'm pretty responsible with that stuff. Epi shots are no fun, but they're not as bad as I thought they would be. Because when they show you, and I had the EpiPen training when I was teacher, because we had students that apparently had nut allergies or stuff, and so you just hold it with like a fist and jab your leg with it in the side into the muscle. And we saw the size of the needle. Holy honking cow, that thing is huge. So I've had, oh gosh, maybe somewhere between 4 and 6 epi shots I've given myself. Nobody has ever had to give me one. I've always been with it enough and had enough foresight to give it to myself. And honestly, I prefer it that way because I know what I'm doing. If somebody else, even if they're training, are they going to really, because I have really lean legs and a really lean butt. Everything else is fat. So, yeah, I'd rather give myself the epi shot if I can. The other epi shot I've had was in urgent care, and they put it in my butt. I couldn't sit for like 2 days. That fucking face hurts. It hurts. That is not a painless shot. I mean, the needle is one thing, you know, and that's probably what everybody's scared of the most. But honestly, what really hurts is the epinephrine going into your muscle. It burns. Not quite as much as my joints do right now, but it burns. And then afterwards, you have like the jitters, like you just drank 40 cups of coffee or something. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I can smell the pork I've cooked. I'm hungry. I could be a greedy bitch and just, I paid for it all. I bought it all. I'll just eat it all. Why do I have to share with everybody? I'm the only one around who ever shares. Everybody's always taking from me. Anyways, that's another video. You know, for someone who's miserable, I don't think I look very miserable. Yeah, because I'm going to try and have some humor despite how uncomfortable I am right now. This will pass. Definitely will pass. I will also pass. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to live very long. I don't know how long, I can't guess, and I'm not upset about it. It just sucks because I'm in my 30s and too young to be going through this. But worse has happened to other people younger than me. I'm okay. I'm okay. As long as I go to heaven, I'm okay. What else does it matter? What does it really matter? how many enemies I have on this planet, how many people are probably really happy that I'm suffering a lot and I'm really sick and I'm going to die really young. Doesn't matter. As long as I go to heaven and I believe in Jesus. Yeah, I dreamt about him last night too. I dreamt I was telling someone that, gosh, I don't know how I put it. I was basically saying that Jesus is the key to heaven. It isn't just believing in God. I mean, you could believe in God, but going the God only way makes it too hard for you to get in heaven. That's why